Hello. Hello, there we are. My microphone is working first time. How impressive. Um, Two things before I start. Two things. One, if I look like I'm in pain, or I keep like, it's because I broke my toe today. Literally 4 hours ago, I broke my toe. A big toe. Fun fact. If you see me eating a lot of sugar, it's because I'm trying to curb the pain with sugar and a lot of cacodamol. It's working, and I'm going to the. I've got to go to A&E. They wanted me to go up, but I need to wait to obviously get a lift. So I'm going to stream and then go. That's the plan. So if the stream ends a little early today, I'm sorry. And obviously, if I wince in pain, it's probably because I've just caught my toe. It hurts a lot. I kicked the bed. I didn't mean to. It wasn't like rage or anger. I was moving the bed. I kicked it, and my toe went like that. My big toe has decided to join all the other toes and just curling. It's disgusting, I know. And second of all, I lost a little bit of footage. God knows how. I recorded the second half of my previous stream when I came back from my break, and it was me doing the Adventure Trials, the first stage. What the fuck? Test run? Ah, Kokomi! 1 sec. It was me doing the test, not the test run. It was me doing the blah blah blah. The first part of the new event. I'm going to redo it, and I know my elated response isn't going to be the same, but I just wanted to be able to post it on YouTube because I want the whole event on there instead of just, parts 2, 3, and 4 because I missed one. Sorry about that. If it's really loud, I will turn my microphone down, actually. There we are. So if I'm screaming, you won't hear it. I'm going to make 5 wishes on Kokomi because I can, and she is the love of my life. I'm nowhere near P. I haven't wished since ages ago, but we're going to get her. Hello, T_XX1. Hello. First time chatter, how are you? Oh. Can I get another Kokomi? I want C6 Kokomi. That's the reason I'm doing this. At some point in my life, if I continually play the game, I will own a C6 Shenhe and a C6 Kokomi. That's just facts. That will happen. I'm good, thank you. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're good. Do you play Genshin? Do you just jump into Genshin streams? And if you do play Genshin, who's your favourite character? I haven't asked anyone that in quite a while. I'm fine, but as I said at the beginning of the stream, literally a few minutes ago, probably just before you got here, I broke my toe today, so I'm in a lot of pain. I'm going to the doctors. I'm going to A&E as soon as I'm done with my stream. I do play Genshin. I am glad. I've had a few people jump in stream that don't actually play Genshin, like old friends and blah blah blah. I'm glad you play Genshin. Who do you play? Who's your favourite? Who do you wish you owned? What weapons do you wish you owned? Any of that. Absolutely any of that. Give me Kokomi game. I'm like 26 wishes in now, so it's obviously not guaranteed in the slot. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to make daily wishes on Kokomi until she goes because I need higher constellation Kokomi. When does the store update? 6 days. Oh. But yes, as I said, due to breaking my toe, I'm sat here with painkillers and a lot of sweets. There's a lot of sweets, and I even bought a Monster, which I don't drink fizzy drinks, but I thought, screw it. Anything sugary to keep me awake and not in pain would be the best shout. 2 seconds. I'm going to go and get on with the event before I completely forget. I'm sad that I don't have a C2 Kokomi. If you can. I'm sad I don't have a C2 Kokomi. Maybe one day. I want these characters. What, you want the banner characters? Kokomi and Wanderer. I have no interest in the Wanderer. My friend Connor, who occasionally jumps in stream, plays the living shit out of him. Absolutely loves the Wanderer, and will talk to you for hours about how good the Wanderer is, how good Yanfei is, how good... What's another character he likes that not many people do? Wanderer, Yanfei, there's a 4-star. Oh, Dory. No, not Dory. Kuki Shinobu, sorry. Getting my Samara Electro characters mixed up. Kokomi is incredible. I don't want to sound like a dick, but I was on the Kokomi hype train for fucking everyone. Oh, okay, you don't actually want Kokomi. you want those characters. That is a shame. Yelan, no. Xinchu, just Yelan's very good. Her ER is a pain. Xinchu has always been my preferred. I own both, and I will always play Xinchu over Yelan in the Vaporized comp. There are teams that I'd rather play Yelan in, but I don't tend to play other teams. Bennett Xinchu, yep, obviously Bennett and Xinchu are incredible. Jinling, also incredible. Raiden. Raiden's a weird one. I don't play her. I own her. I don't play her. I own her because I want to own all the Archons. I've said this many times. During the final Spiral Abyss that I play, whether it be, whether it be when the game story has ended or just, years and years down the line, I would like to be able to play all 7 of the Archons plus MC for the Spiral Abyss. I think that'd be really fun. 1 second. Turning the light on because I can't see. Here we go. Oh, fuck my foot. But yeah, Raiden's definitely worth owning just to own the Archons. Like, the Archons are always good. There's not been an Archon as of yet that's bad. Kazuha, obviously. Zhongli, obviously. Zhongli being the best shielder in the game. Kazuha being the best, not sub-DPS, what's it called? Best support? Is he really a support? Yeah, best support in the game. And Nahida, once again, I don't play her, but Archons are good. I do own a lot of characters. I do own probably too many. I've wished on some characters that I probably shouldn't have, and I've definitely wished on some weapons I probably shouldn't have because I have way too much shit on this account. Hopefully, it's called a crowd control. Thank you. Yeah, my brain was like, it's not support because support are the healers and the shielders. And my brain was just very confused. I was trying to remember what I call Sucrose, but it is crowd control. It's why I play Jean and Sucrose. I absolutely love Jean and Sucrose. I did recently pull Kazuha. I now own a Kazuha, even though it's his 3rd or 4th banner. It's ridiculous. It took me forever to get him. The game did not want me to have a Kazuha for the longest time. Now that I have him though, he has replaced Sucrose. For now. I might go back to playing Sucrose at some point. Hey, you little shit. I might go back to playing Sucrose at some point because she is my favourite character in the game. I want to buy the Sucrose phone, that's how much I love her. But Sucrose, Kokomi, Ayaka... Why? Why are you disappearing me? Sucrose, Kokomi, Ayaka, Kaching, Jean, Nilo are my favourites. I wouldn't say any of them other than Ayaka are must pulls, but I do love them. Yeah, I've never really been a big fan of pulling for best in the game. Like, as you've said from your picks there, not all of those are considered the best in the game. So I'm glad you've got a few characters in there that you're like, I want this one. This one's cool. This is a must pull. Because obviously there's a lot of people that will only pull on a character when they know it's good, which is what I was saying earlier about the Kokomi thing. Everyone and their mums wants a Kokomi now. As soon as Kokomi was released, I was streaming, and I screamed that she was my mermaid princess, and then I spent however many wishes I did on her, and got her a C1 while everyone on Instagram was screaming how she can't crit. Doesn't fucking matter, she's a healer. Although then again, I did used to main Barbara, so... Can you go away, please? Thank you. But no, I'm glad. Are there any weapons that you need? Any weapons that you need? We used to, back in the day where I streamed constantly, this was just over a year ago now. I used to stream a lot. I took a really long break, that was a big issue. But when I used to stream, we did giveaways. I'd like to get back to that stage. Unfortunately, getting slowly back into streaming and vet bills will take a toll on your bank account. So yeah, I want to get back to doing giveaways because it was fun. It was fun being able to do giveaways and get people weapons and characters that they wanted. You know a lot about the game. Come on then. Knowledge. Do you know a lot about character building or lore? Which side of the spectrum are we on? Because I know nothing of the lore, and if you say lore, I can't even question you about it. I just know the game is fun, and I like characters. I do know how to build every character in the game, even the ones I don't own, because I'm a little bit sad. And, I don't know. These games have always been fun to me in the sense of there are certain ways to build characters that are good. You can build different versions of characters. You know, there's a Yanfei Elemental Mastery build, which, to be fair, is the build I want to run, although I'm not playing Yanfei. I'm also quite addicted right now and a low spender. Well, if you type in my Twitch name on Instagram, it's just Goose Game. There will be giveaways coming back up. I don't know if you're good at art, but we run a art giveaway where people design weapons. That was one of my favourite giveaways I used to do. That one is definitely getting started up, as well as, you know, just a normal Welkin Moon or whatever. Are you free to play because you don't want to spend money, or are you free to play to have a free to play account? Because I know there are some people that don't actually like giveaways because they don't want money on their account because, I don't know, I don't actually know. I've put way too much money in the game. I would love to say that I'm free to play, but I'm very clearly not. Well, I'd love to say I was free to play for the stuff that I've got because it would be impressive, but when you look at my weapon inventory, it's very obvious that I'm not free to play. What AR are you as well? Sorry for the millions of questions. When did you start? I'm going to try and work out when you started by what AR you are. I'm obviously AR 60 at the minute. I know about quite a bit of lore, and I know about character builds too, only little on the character builds. Oh yeah, no, it's the same. I play this. We occasionally play Warframe on stream. I like, I don't want to say MMOs, they're not really MMOs, but let's just go with Dark Souls and shit. All the games where there are character builds that vary, I absolutely love looking into that sort of stuff. On Warframe, it's huge. In Warframe, obviously, there's, you know, 70 different builds for every character, depending on what skill you want to use and what abilities you want your character to have. And I just love looking into them. In this game, it's a bit more streamlined, obviously. You know, an Animo character is never going to want to use a Hydro Goblet. Oh, thank you. But yeah, no, that's one of my favourite things about this game. I'm glad you know a bit about the lore. I'm free to play because I don't have money. That's fine. Go follow me on Instagram, enter all the giveaways you want. Yeah, I do a Welcome Moon giveaway. You're AR26. Jesus, do you start playing at the beginning of Samara? Not even the beginning, what's that, like 3.3? Playing the game daily, we're on 3.8, so yeah, 3.3 onwards. First banner character would have been... Who is in 3.3? Christ, God knows if I can remember now. I started playing 6 days ago. You started playing... Okay, wow. I was going to say, in my brain I was like, if you do your dailies and you run around normally, that's, you know, at least 2-3 months. But 6 days ago, you've done what I did when I first started playing, which was how many story missions can I complete in a day. But yeah, no, if you like the game, that's perfectly fine. I've had a few people come in the stream that love the game and say, you know, they're a bit addicted to it. We did have someone back in the day who used to jump in all my streams. Lovely guy, not for the life of me remember his name. But he quit. He quit because he was addicted, although he was quitting because he was spending money on the game. And it was taking up a lot of his money and time. But yeah, 6 days, AR26. I would say you'll be done soon, but the grind from 50 to 60 is insane. It took me about 150, 180 days, I believe the range is, to get from 59 to 60. It's insane. At the rate you're going though, you'll be AR50 by the end of next week. Character-wise, these are the characters I own. If they make you, if there's anyone that you see that you like, obviously. But Xinchu, Jinling, and Bennett, I don't play Bennett. Bennett's very good, but I don't play Bennett. But yes, you've got an understanding of some of the best characters. How often do I stream? 4 times a week. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Any day that begins with a T or an S. God knows why. I used to stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday back in the day, about 2.5, 3 years ago. And then I took a very long break from streaming. And then I came back recently. Well, not recent. 4 or 5 months ago. But recently I've got back into it because I started posting on Instagram again. I've started I've actually started uploading YouTube videos, the same name as my Twitch, which is where this will be going. Goose Gang, Goosgang. It's Goose without the E. It was a old reference to somebody in one of my very original chats. Jumped in, started speaking to me, lovely person, and then probably about 2-3 months later, they meant to say good game, and they put Goose Gang by accident, and we just went screw it, and I changed my name from RSL Plays Genshin to Goose Gang. Unfortunately, Goose Gang is taken on a lot of stuff, so it's Goose Gang 1 on YouTube. I don't know if it's Goose Gang 1 on here. I'm pretty sure it is. It's quite annoying. Yeah, no, as you can tell, I'm not free to play. Yeah, my Kokomi though. I need more Everlasting Moonglows, and I need more Kokomis, and the game is screwing with me at the minute. I kind of wish I'd played. I kind of wish I hadn't lost the recording of me doing the first part of this. For anyone that sees this video and thinks that was a bit lackluster and I just did stuff, I'm very sorry. I was really elated the first time I played that, going, "Oh my god, this is so cool." But now we can see first reactions to all of the rest of this. It will all go smoothly from here. Yes, I am. Sorry, my friend has asked me if I'm up for video gaming later, which means I will be playing lots more video games tonight. Yes. I stream Tuesday and Thursday Genshin. Saturday is a random game. Sometimes it's Apex, sometimes it's Warframe, sometimes it is just Genshin, depending on what I want to do with my day. And then Sunday is what's it? Which follows you on Instagram. Well, thank you for the follow on there. But yeah, keep an eye out because I'm not fully back into it yet. I'm still trying to work it out of the YouTube and stuff. But when I get round to it, there will be giveaways and everything all going back up because there were back in the day, there were quite a lot of people that would sit in my chats, and it was quite nice. It was quite nice getting to know people, and I just decided one day that we'd do, what it was, Welkin Moon, 3 Welkin Moons, I believe, a month, £15 out of my pocket, but it gave back, and it had an art competition along with it, which was incredible. If you care about random drawings of weapons, you can actually see them on my Instagram. Because I've still got them all posted up because, Jesus, you shitty coin. Hey Gigi, how are you? Sorry, but how do I enter a giveaway? When they are running, I will post them on my story. They will be back up and running, hopefully soon. But when they are, I will literally just post on my story, giveaway, blah blah blah. They were very easy to enter, it was just I can't remember, like the old Facebook posts like this. Comment. Tag someone who doesn't know who I am so that I can reach more viewers. How's the challenge going? The challenges are going fine, except for these big coins. I don't know what Baiju's skills are, but apparently they're not collecting coins. I haven't played in a while. Why have you not been playing, GG? Oh, okay, thank you. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Thank you for randomly jumping in my stream there. You're more than welcome to hang about, chat about anything you like. GG is a bit of a regular here, and we'll talk your ear off about characters that she likes, mainly Candice. And as you can see from your list earlier, Candice is definitely not a 2-pull character. Oh, and Kaya. Fucking hate Kaya. Kaya and Candice. See, I know. I do know. What am I doing? I completely missed what I was supposed to be doing. That coin one was annoying. I'll hate them an ass. What am I doing? I don't even know what it does. Use the elemental skill to get airborne. Oh, so it's just all collecting coins. Whee! Holy shit, wait. I've never played Wonder in my life. Does it just go up? How do I go up higher? No, that's to go down. What the hell am I doing? Oh, you hold X. Alright, that's a piece of piss. I do not play this guy for very obvious reasons. Am I meant to be getting those or ignoring them? Destroy fluffy launchers. Nope. Destroying fluffy launchers. Are they the orange ones? I don't know what I'm doing. Ouch. What am I doing? Excuse me, game. Do I attack this? I'm just going to push the button and... No. Oh, I can destroy that! Sorry, I'm being an idiot. I could have probably read the thing at the beginning, but I was too busy looking at chat. Okay, so destroy those things, get coins. Do I just fly forever? I know he doesn't fly forever in the overworld, when you own him, I should say. Not that I own him and know that properly, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Character is really weird. I don't know if I like him. I know I don't like him, that's why I didn't wish for him. Excuse me, stop it. This minigame was not as fun as the little football one. Which character is that? This is the Wanderer. This is, you know, Connor's crazy animo boy that he loves and talks about all the time. This is him. Not the other crazy animo boy that he talks about all the time, which is obviously Zhao. For some reason he's absolutely in love with female pyro DPSs and male animo users. Pardon me. But yes, yeah, there we are. I'm going to continue with this event until I struggle, because Jesus Christ, I have to get more of these. Hey, there's so many. Can I have another one, please? Okay, now at least I know what I'm doing. I still have 7.5 minutes to finish another stage. Go away, stop it. Hopefully my microphone doesn't sound too off. I turned it down. GG, if you can let me know. I turned my microphone down because I keep wincing in pain and I didn't want it to be picked up on microphone, but I was just going sound like Peter Griffin from the beginning of that Family Guy skit. It's all fine, I'm glad. You haven't streamed in a little while, have you, GG? When is your next stream? When will you be streaming again, and is it Stardew Valley? Can I finish this, please? I'm trying my hardest. I'm holding the left stick and flying around in circles. There we go. Thank you. Use Narwhal's attacks to break the explosive rocks to score points. We've done this before. This wasn't part of a mini-event last time, was it? I actually know what this one is. This is cool. Break the explosive rocks to score points during the challenge your party members. Cool. I know what I'm doing. I've got 4 drinks on the go. I must look pretty mental. Got boiling hot coffee, a Monster energy drink, a water and an orange juice. There's a lot of drinks for no reason. I'm just going to spin. There we are. I will be tomorrow, maybe Fall Guys. I might also restart Sakuna. Could you explain in a little bit of detail what Sakuna is? Because you've mentioned it a few times. I might see if my friend wants to play it with me. That's a good plan. Depending on which friend you're on about, I don't know. But if that friend is your way of saying me playing Fall Guys, yes. If that friend is not me, then I will be there to watch your stream while you play with Jazz or whoever else you play with recently. I do not know. I have 6,382 Primo Gems, 9 Intertwined Fates. Okay, if I could suggest something, and this is entirely my personal prerogative, viewpoint. Kokomi is the best support in the game. Like, Zhongli is great, Kazuha is great, Kokomi will keep you alive through everything. If you know what the next banners are, the easiest way to make wishes in my head is by knowing the next banners. If you know the next banners and not the characters you think are must-pulls, I would highly suggest, entirely up to you obviously, but I would highly suggest Kokomi. She is incredible. She works on the Hyper Bloom team. You can play her as a main DPS if you really want to. She's free-to-play friendly. You do not need her weapon. You do not need a weapon. She uses a freestyle weapon if you don't want it. But yes, she's an incredible person to get. How many is 6,300 primos? 160, 320, 640 is 4, so 6,400 is 40 wishes. You have 49 wishes. Wow. That will get you close to pity, or just a 5-star if you've already made some. It's a very good game. I will show it to you at some point. Yes, if you're playing it, I will be in stream anyway and I'll have a look. I was going to ask my friend Charlie, but I'm more than happy to if you want to. If you end up playing Fall Guys and your friend Charlie is jumping in, I'm happy to jump in as well. I do not mind. I'm doing a nothing tomorrow because I do not stream. I'm going to be sat on the sofa with painkillers on my foot. Me with 5 primos. I'm pretty sure I just spent 800 trying to get a new what's it? I have 11. Saying that I should have some more from this event. Yes. Nice. This will give me another 2 wishes. The next banners are Yelan. Yeah, well then, yeah, you'll be saving for Yelan. That makes sense. Possibly in the future. Yes, in the future, once you've got your, your main DPSs, because DPSs are obviously the most important part. Like, Kokomi, Kazuha, Shenhe are great, but with Kaya I could probably steal, 9-star the Abyss. But it would be a lot harder because Ayaka carries the team. Obviously, that's why we call them DPS or carries. Yelan is great. Yelan is great. I do not enjoy playing her, but that's because I don't main DPS her. I sub DPS Yelan. So all the times I speak about Yelan and her build, it's from a sub DPS purpose. Zhongli, on the other hand, hell yes, get Zhongli. Zhongli is so good. He might be working, I'm not fully sure. I need to ask what he's doing. Oh, Zhongli. Yes, Zhongli will be out, which means, GG, you can finally get your first copy of Zhongli. Oh. You do know that as a free-to-play, and this isn't anything against free-to-play players, you do know not to wish on the weapon banner, right? You understand that doesn't carry over? Somebody's told you this already? I hope they have. If they haven't, now you know. Weapon banner is a trap. A horrific indictment of why I don't have 4 grand anymore. Toss and cheer. I'm going to read them here first, so I actually know what I'm doing. I'm very busy tomorrow though, so I'll have a look at what happens. Babysitting, 3 meetings, cat feeding for a bit, so I'll be exhausted. Well, if you need a chill night, play the new game. Play the new Sukuna. Why should I not wish on the weapon banner? Alright, this is for anybody that is free to play. We're gonna show you this very quickly. If I pull for Kokomi right now, it can give me Kokomi, or it can give me one of the 5 stars from the standard banner. You've got your Kaching, your Chi-Chi, your Mona, your Dea, your Tonari, your Jean, your Diluc. Or it can give you a weapon, I believe. I don't actually think it can. I don't think it can give you weapons. That's just a weapon banner. No, it's the standard banner that gives you weapons. All right. So you'll get Kokomi, or you'll get one of the ones I mentioned, the Dea, the Chi-Chi, etc. If you pull a Chi-Chi, your next 5-star is the one on the banner. The game goes, sorry we screwed you over, here's your Kokomi. So if you make 70 wishes, you get into pity, and you pull Kokomi, great. You make another 70 wishes, you pull Chi-Chi, not great. The next 70 to 90 you do is 100% Kokomi. It has to give you Kokomi. You cannot pull 2 of the non-banner 5 stars in a row. Now, if you pull for Kokomi today, and you pull Chi-Chi, when you wish on Yelan, the game has to give you Yelan, because it knows you pulled Chi-Chi. It goes, your last 5 star was Chi-Chi, here's your Yelan. It doesn't reset it or anything. The weapon banner, on the other hand, first of all, it's 10 wishes cheaper on average because it's 60 to 80, not 70 to 90 for pity. So you do your 60 wishes, and say you get Skyward Spine, which is a weapon I get hundreds of, and they suck. It will give you a Skyward Spine, and as you can see from the Epitomized Path, when I click this, it's fate points of 2, not 1, 2. So whereas you would get Chi-Chi and then Kokomi, on this you can get Skyward Spine, and then the weapon. And it will always give you the weapon on the 3rd time. But if you are unlucky and you get a Skyward Spine and, I know, a Primordial Jade sword, and then the banner changes, it resets your fate points. Which means on the next banner you could pull Skyward Spine, and miss out on the weapon again. It's a complete travesty. You do not wish on the weapon banner unless you have saved up, I want to say, just to be on the safe side, 180 wishes. Because then you're guaranteed the weapon you want on the banner that you want. Because if you blow 180 wishes, which is only pity 3 times, and you get Skyward Spine, and you didn't want them, and then the banner resets a week later and you've not had time to put money in or make more wishes, you then have to do all of those 180 wishes again to get what you want. You can get lucky. The game can give you what you want first try, but it doesn't tend to. It is kind of a crapshoot. The other issue with the weapon banner that is less covered is I want the Everlasting Moonglow. The Everlasting Moonglow is great on Kokomi. I own one. It's R2. It is a scam. It's horrific. The Everlasting Moonglow, as you can see here, I've put my fate points into this weapon. This never used to be a thing, and I'm glad they've done this, because it used to be a case of you'd get your Skyward Spine. You'd get your Skyward Spine, and then it would screw you, and you'd pull the other one, which is the Remembrance in this case. They have changed it. They have changed it, fortunately, but for some reason, Mihoyo can't be fucked to implement the normal wishes onto the weapon wishes, which I don't know why. I don't know why they're assholes. I don't fully understand it. But all they need to do is change it so you get your shit, and then you get your weapon, and it carries over between banners. Even the fate points at 2, if it carried over between banners, I wouldn't be mad. I'm only mad because I wished on... I wished on Nahida's weapon. I didn't want to spend any money on the game, because I stopped spending money on the game quite a long time ago. I wanted Nahida's weapon, this. I wanted 1,000 Floating Dreams, so I could slap it on my Sucrose or slap it on my Nahida and have some fun. And I pulled the Unforged, which is R4, pain in the arse, and a Skyward Spine, which, as you can tell, I do not need more of. And then I had like 3-4 days left, and I obviously needed to make 60 to 80 wishes to get 1,000 Dreams. So what I did was I pulled out my credit card and said, screw it, and got myself 1,000 Floating Dreams. Because if I'd waited, I would have missed 1,000 Floating Dreams, and then on the next weapon banner I wouldn't have got what I wanted anyway. It is a huge, huge scam. Unless you are a whale, or you save up specifically for a weapon, it doesn't really make sense. There aren't any 5-star weapons in this game, and I know it sucks being free to play at times because you don't have your super cool Staff of Homers to go to. Staff of Homeless, as people call it. I got very lucky and pulled both of mine first try, fuck everyone else. But Staff of Homer is a good go-to. There's a video that Tectone did. I haven't watched Tectone in a while. I remember this video though. He's a very good streamer. I don't know what he streams anymore. I don't even know if he streams Genshin. But he spent thousands of pounds trying to get a Staff of Homer. He didn't. And then he spent more money trying to get a Staff of Homer. And the reason is the Staff of Homer is the best polearm in the game. It does not matter. He's online right now playing Honkai. Oh, he plays Honkai. I thought he'd be on Oh, you're on about Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, I expected most of the Genshin streamers to move across to the newer Mihoyo game. Glad he's still streaming. I haven't caught one of his streams in a very long time, but I did love him back in the day. He's probably still a very good streamer. But yeah, Staff of Homer is on my main DPS Hu Tao, because it's incredible. It's her best in slot weapon. It is her canonical weapon. I got a second one for Zhongli, because it's also his best in slot weapon. It's insane. The weapon is crazy. But you do not need it. Like, there are many, many 4-stars in this game that are incredible, and unless you have 180 wishes roughly, or you're willing to spend money, avoid it. Avoid the weapon banner. Sorry that took me 10 minutes to get out. TXX, but now you know. Wishing on the weapon banner is very, very hard, mainly on your primo gems. Like if you want to have primos and you want to save for cool characters, I suggest get the character you like, give them a 4-star weapon. I release builds. There are loads of people that do. But I have little builds on my Instagram, and there are loads going up on my YouTube. I'm doing a build for every character. And in them I always go, if you're using Kaching, her best weapon is the Primordial Jade, or the Summit Shaper, or the Mist Splitter. But you can also use the Black Sword, which is also a pay weapon, or blah blah blah. Like Lion's Roar. Lion's Roar is great. Your builds are pretty good. I love my fucking builds. My builds are incredible. 1 second, my Ayaka is broken at the minute. She's annoying the hell out of me because I got her substats wrong. She's annoying me because I can't get her to 300. I need her at 300 crit damage, and it's pissing me off. Especially on Warframe. Oh, I'm a huge nerd when it comes to Warframe. I sit there for bloody hours min-maxing characters. My Titania on there is my favourite character, and she's incredible. I don't know why I'm travelling. I'm going to the event. But recently I've been building Gara, and in a match quite recently with some randoms, because obviously most of the people you play with in Warframe are randos, I'd stacked 2.4 million damage. How do I have all those 5-star weapons? It's called £4,500. £4,500 of English money. Ta-da. I can't actually show you while I'm in here, but as you saw, I have an R5 Skyward Spine, which means I've pulled 5 Skyward Spines. Because instead of getting the weapon I wanted, I got that. I also have an R4 Unforged, because instead of getting the weapon I wanted, I got that. Yeah, I used to blow loads of money in this game. And I can't show you here, but when you know that when you pull characters, they get constellations, and when you pull weapons, they get refinements, right? I did a stream when Ayaka came out, and we got C6 Ayaka. That's how silly I was being with my money at the time. I was like, I want C6 Ayaka, so I did. Made me very happy. She's my favourite character in the game. She absolutely shreds, and I will never play any other DPS the way I play her. But she cost me about £700, and you know, she's just one character. There's a lot of money spent on garbage. Man's crazy. Yes, it was at the time a decision. Now, obviously, a bad decision, because there are things in my life that I would like to spend money on now, and I'm like, well, if I didn't put £4 into Genshin, I'd have £4. Obviously, I wouldn't. You know, I'd have spent it on stuff along the way. But yeah, it is weird thinking that, oh, I could have this, I could have that if I didn't play this one game. You know, that's obviously not how life works. I would have spent that money on other stuff. I played Magic the Gathering, I played like Warhammer for a little bit, so the money would have gone into other hobbies. But yeah, cats and rabbits. Yeah, I would probably own a few more rabbits if I had the money. Cats, no more cats. Annoying little shit. I say that, one of them sat right behind me. Come in. Hoyoverse marketing is everywhere. Yes, it is. At the minute, it's a lot of Honkai. They're trying to throw Honkai Star Rail down people's throats. I'm not going to shit on the game. I haven't played enough of it to know. I played 5 minutes, didn't enjoy it. I did, though, originally like Honkai. I thought Honkai was very cool. The actual Honkai Impact was a very fun game for me. Your cats are so cute. It's like a hallucination. Yeah, every time you close your eyes, bloody Hoyoverse. So much Honkai, all I see is... Yeah, there is a guy called Doro TV. I don't want to slander anyone, you know, I'm not in the business of saying that people are arseholes or whatever. But he goes by Doro TV on Twitch. He is probably a great streamer. I have seen so many of his adverts that I will never watch one of his streams. His voice has got to the point where it grates me, because I went to watch a video on YouTube and it was like him talking about Genshin, and the very follow-up was like him talking about Honkai, and I was just like, this is insane. They're obviously just, you know, taking bits from his stream with his permission, obviously, and using them to promote their game, but his voice now grates me because of the amount of times I've seen it, and I feel bad because he's probably, I know he's obviously he's famous, so he must be good at his job. Loads of people know about him and he gets a lot of views. But he's probably also just a very good streamer naturally. He's probably a very nice person. But yeah, his voice, every time I've heard him since, my brain's like, because that advert does my bloody nutting. So much that I bought YouTube Premium. Hoyoverse marketing for YouTube more than anything else. I saw so many adverts, I just bought YouTube Premium again. Hoyoverse will not have my money, but YouTube can, just so I can avoid 50 adverts a day. Sorry, I was about to choke then. I've done this event before, can I just get on to the new events? Like, the throwing the teddy bear one was cute, the soccer one was cute. We've done this in a previous event. Oh, we've done this one. I absolutely loved this one. I cannot remember the last time we saw this. Have a bit more of a sugary drink and some sweets and try and wake my brain up. Also, I'm very sorry. How's my hotel? Sometimes we get asked the awkward questions. She's garbage. She herself is one of the best characters in the game. I've built her the best I can with what I have. Excuse me. Oh, one second. Let me just miss one so that I can hit the next one. She's obviously one of the best characters. Mate, am I doing this wrong? Oh no, I am popping them. I'm so used to expecting them to be hit back. She's obviously one of the best characters in the game. I've built her to the best that I can. With her best in slot weapon, she's C1, so she's got her best constellation upgrade. The issue is, my artifacts for her are not great. My artifacts for her are not the best. I need to go and put a lot of time and effort in, but I do not enjoy that domain. I absolutely hate it. Absolutely hate that domain. Because it just gives you the wrong fire set. I can't remember what it's called. There's Crimson Witch, and there is... What is the other one called? Jesus. Can't remember off the top of my head. But it's garbage. I'm so sick and tired of farming that domain that I've kind of just given up. I will show you in 2 seconds. I will happily show you in 2 seconds. She's got decent crit damage, and her HP is through the roof. I've got good HP rolls, but her crit rate, unfortunately, is very low when it shouldn't be. My Akka, on the other hand, has 35 crit and 285 crit damage. Because she's my favourite character, and I don't care how much I hate that domain, I will farm for Ayaka until the sunset. Sorry, I've got hiccups from medication. I'm good. With your giveaways, how frequent are they? They haven't started back up yet. They will hopefully be starting soon when I've got the YouTube up and sorted. So give it a month and a half, and they'll all be up and running. And they were Welcome Moon and Battle Pass was once a month, so you could win a Welcome Moon and a Battle Pass. And then the art giveaways were also once a month, but on the this, I'm going to split them. So one's going to be at the beginning, one's going to be at the middle. The Welcome Moons and Battle Passes were every new banner. They were actually every 15 days. Huh. It's been a while since I've done one. But the art ones are once a month. The art ones were once a month because I wanted to give people time to be able to draw and design or whatever they needed to do. Mid. Yeah, so. Come on, like this. No. I can't trick him with a sweet. He knows it's not good for him. Because he doesn't want to cuddle, I'm going to grab my Dorothea, my rabbit, very quickly while I load up the next event. Actually, I'm going to make a wish. Play me, D2, please. At least be a character so I can get 5. I can get a free wish on it. That's not a free wish because I do not own C6 Farazan, but thank you, game. Dot the Rabbit, yes, I will pick up Dot the Rabbit. 2 seconds. What are you now, C3? Yes. Hootown. A little bit of a, what's it? Change of pace here. Let's go find my Hootown. I play her in the Spiral Abyss, so she is one of my most used characters in the game. But unfortunately her crit rate is garbage. Yeah, 60 and 245. She is garbage. It's one of the main reasons I don't enjoy the Spiral Abyss at the minute, is because she doesn't do the damage that she's supposed to do because her crit is garbage. Hello Dorothea, how are you today? Right, I know how you are today. How are you right now? Here is the fat rabbit. Hello, gorgeous girl. I'll put you on my lap so you stop shaking. There we go, done. That's pretty amazing. Oh, it was I used to watch 2 or 3 streamers back in the day. I stopped watching Genshin streams as soon as I started streaming it because, you know, I don't want to be piggybacking off ideas by accident, piggybacking off jokes, etc. Because, you know, you listen to enough stuff, you copy it, you know, you listen to Jimmy Carr say 50 jokes, you go and tell your friend the exact same jokes that you've heard, for example. So yeah, I stopped watching Genshin streamers when I started streaming myself. But I always used to see a few of them would run giveaways live on stream, and at this time I was trying to build up my Instagram, so I thought I'd run them on Instagram to help get views and stuff. If I hadn't taken a huge break, I'd probably have a few more followers and, you know, a few more bits and bobs. But it is what it is at the minute. I'm just really getting back into it. Yeah, she is very, very cute. She just run away from me. She needs to go back to the vets. I have to take her to the vets. Not this week, but next week. It's getting very hot and humid in the UK at the minute, and she started to shed an awful lot. Yeah, my hotel sucks. Where's my Yelan? Is my Yelan good? My Yelan's not bad. Her crit damage is a bit lackluster, but yeah, Yelan is a character that is apparently built. I don't usually build characters I don't play, but she is built, probably for a video that I'm up doing. I'm in the UK too. Yes. I don't know. I kind of expect most people that jump in to be in the UK because of the time that I stream. I don't really know how to streamline it to reach the biggest audience, but at the same time I don't really care. Like, reaching the American viewers, you stream later, so I could, you know, start streaming at 9, 10, but then I want to play video games with mates and chill out and eat dinner and go to sleep, you know. So I used to stream at 6. And then I streamed at 7, and now I stream at 6:30 because it's the easiest time of the day for me. But yeah, the UK is rubbish. The UK is a rubbish place to live. Mainly the weather. It's literally the weather. It's all anyone I know complains about. And as I just complained, it's getting hot. But that shouldn't be something that I complain about. Ching is the most beautiful character in this game. Yeah, I've noticed. You always stream later than I do anyway, Gigi. I've left many of streams and been able to jump into yours immediately afterwards, which is quite nice. You are linked. I believe you're linked. You should use Lounge. She's insane for Hyperbloom recommendations. She is insane in Hyperbloom. I hate Hyperbloom. I don't play Hyperbloom and I don't play Aggravate. I am not a big fan of the new compositions. I will always play Cryo. I will. It's weird, but it's kind of a dependent on when you start playing sort of thing. And like, I know that sounds a bit strange, but there were people that obviously started playing in Mondstadt originally, and they like their teams, and there were people that played a lot of Samara and like Samara and the lore of Samara and stuff. And you kind of get on with the characters, blah blah blah. But like, my favourite character of all time is Kaching. I love Kaching. And I would love to play a designated Aggravate team with Kaching. I just do not enjoy Bloom. I don't like how clumsy Nahida is, how easy she is to like get herself killed. I don't like Kuki Shinobu, who's obviously a good person to have on that sort of team. I don't really like, what's his name? Who's the Dendro guy? Is it Haytham or Baiju? Yeah, Baiju. Not a big fan of Baiju, and I'm trying to think of other characters. Kalei's garbage. In my mind, she is a decent character, and I've never got on with the new MC. It's just kind of I played when everyone was going crazy about Vaporized comps, and fell in love with Vaporized comps. Vaporized comps are sweet. You get to run Xinchu, Jinling, Bennett, Yelan, Hu Tao, you know, whatever you want, and just go crazy. My favourite characters, there are 4 of them. There are 4 of them. They are the female sword users who are overworked. There is one for each region. There is Jean, there is Kaching, there is Ayaka, and there is Nilu. I don't like Nilu enough to play her, but from deep down in my heart, they are my favourites. My favourite 4-star is Sucrose. I would do anything for Sucrose memorabilia. I want the Sucrose phone. I need to buy it so bad. I really want the Super phone. It's not even a good phone. I just want it. But yeah, there's always a. I don't want to say that Mahoya are lazy. It is just a way of writing characters that is a bit overused. But there is. When Fontaine comes out, oh shit. Okay, now we're good. Don't know what happened there. My PlayStation made a noise and then I thought it was going to turn off. Why the low investment is so good? Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's as I think I might have covered this after you said that, but I didn't read your message. So yeah, it was just basically because I don't enjoy Nahida's gameplay. I don't like the not doing the damage immediately. I know that might sound a tad strange, but obviously with Bloom teams, you don't have a main DPS. Your main DPS is a little green sigil on the floor. That's your main DPS outlet. And I much prefer cryo teams. I like being able to get every enemy into one area, freeze them all, and then watch Ayaka do, 250,000 with a charged attack. Like, it's incredible. Same with Vaporize, Hu Tao ult for 800-900k, $1 million is always going to be a lot more exciting to me. I don't even know what my highest damage in the game. It's not 1 million yet. It's not 1 million yet. I believe Hu Tao is the current holder of my highest damage, but it's been a while since I checked. It was Eula at about 600k at one point. I'm pretty sure it's back to Hu Tao. But yeah, obviously people play anything they like. There are people that play reverse melt Ganyu. Like, if your favourite teams are Hyper Blooms, by all means, go for it. There are people that play 4 stars, and only 4 stars. Fuck off, you annoying clovers. There are people that play, like, there was a guy who completed the entire game with just Amber. I don't know why you put yourself through that hell, but you can. There was a guy who completed all the Spiral Abyss with only level 50 characters. I know there's a person out there who doesn't use 5-star weapons. He pulled one on the standard banner and got a streamer to sack it off for him. So yeah, like, maybe don't be that crazy, but play the teams you like. Don't be sacking off 5-star weapons that you pull accidentally. That's, it hurts the community to see. These slimes are annoying me. I'm also kind of upset that they've just recopied the events through the later stages of this, because it was really fun the first time around. And now I'm just doing the same stuff I was doing, but with different characters. Go on, Clay, you can get the final one. I have a friend called John who absolutely loves Clay, and she's easily one of the worst characters in my mind ever. So, like, you are more than fine playing your Bloom teams. Speaking of Jillian, GG, in chat, goes and plays Kaya. So, we've also done this event before. Oh, they're just reusing all the old events. At least bring back the super fun version of this, the Mario Party one. Don't judge that. I will judge that. I'm not keen on Klee. Klee sucks. Klee is pretty garbage. If I was playing Klee, I'd use keyboard, not controller, because she's very hard to use on controller because you need to like actual cancel out of stuff. You need to cancel her moves whilst using them. Excuse me. Thank you. Can I get on the thingy? The hell is going on here? What the hell? Hold the elemental skill to perform elemental absorption. Yeah. Cryo's absorption can be used. Okay, now you're working. Just really laggy. Well, whatever. Yeah, Klee is very, very difficult to play well. And also, you've got Hu Tao. Why play a lackluster, difficult to play Pyro DPS when you can literally play any of them? Yoimiya is better than Klee. Deluxe probably better than Klee. Obviously, Hu Tao is one of the best characters in the game. Don't judge that. He is my husband. Well, I'm glad you like your Pyro enough to call him your husband. Can this game work? Jesus Christ, how the hell do they expect people to do this? I'm working, busy, but I came back just to say that. Okay. You enjoy your work whilst you talk about your imaginary Kaya husband. There was a guy who got married to an anime character. I can't remember where that was or who that was, but it was a very weird story. I don't know if Genshin would let you marry Kaya, but I mean, it's always worth a shot. If they do, let me know. There is... Oh, sorry, my kitten is going crazy at the back door. I'm going to complete this, hopefully quickly, and then call her in. I have a third cat stood outside my back door that she doesn't like. She does not get on with Boa. So Boa just has to live outside. A bit sad. He's not actually my cat, before that sounds horrific. He is an outdoor cat, with no collar. I don't know where he lives or where he's from, but he's obviously got a home because he's a very fat man. He comes around here to eat food and annoy my kitten. Yeah, well, can they hurry up and disappear so I can get more ones? Fish, fish! It's fine, I've got her. Here she comes. What's up, darling? Let me jump. Good girl. Let me grab this coin and we will get the fish wish. Here you are. This is my almost year-old kitten. Now, when I say fully grown, I mean fully grown. She is tiny. Smaller than the rabbit, aren't you, darling? Good girl. Take your seat. Take your seat. I would ask where your collar is, but I'm guessing you've lost it, you little shit. The fourth collar time. Oh yes, she is my baby. She is my little princess. She's actually Gigi's little baby. It's Gigi's cat. Gigi in chat. It's her kitten. This is my cat. I will show you in 2 seconds. Oh! Come on, fat man. Yeah. You can moan at me as much. Oh, you're so heavy. You are so heavy. Here is the fat man. This is my cat. He is the best. He is adorable. We love him to bits. His name is Mr. Midnight. Now he judging fat man. I'm not judging him. Partly my fault he's fat. He's not actually fat, Jack. He is a perfectly fine weight for his age and breed, but he weighs a ton because of it. Don't you, handsome? Go on then. Oh, I'll pop you on my lap. You'll probably just curl up. You'll probably just curl up and sleep now that I've bothered you. He is hench. In the background is Sev, my snake, as well, who will not be coming out today because he is being fed tomorrow, and I do not want to handle him before his feeding time because he will get nippy at me. And yes, there is now a cat asleep on me. Sweet. My battle pass needs to speed up very, very quickly. I forgot to drink my coffee while it was hot. That's disgusting. I don't have a free wish yet, do I? No. I have to do the final one. The final bit of the event. This has taken me a lot longer than I thought, but I have been talking way too much. Can we play Genshin 2? Of course we can. Of course we can. Let me finish this event. I am at a point of the game. I'm AR60. There is nothing in particular I need to farm. GG, is my camera weird if you're still here? My camera flickering for you? Or is that just my screen? I don't want to give anyone a blood. It's flicky. I don't want to give anyone a bloody seizure. Webcam. Jesus. What on earth is happening there? I'm very sorry, it's flicky. I can't do anything about that, apparently. I have no idea what's caused that. Huh. It's the light. Yeah, but to be fair, actually, it's probably just the fact that I don't have a backlight. I've mentioned this in previous streams. I need to just buy a backlight very badly. We can, of course, play Genshin together, as I was saying. I'm now AR60. There is nothing in particular I need to farm. Occasionally I will farm and stream, you know, just farming books that I'm desperately in need of to upgrade characters. Like some of my characters aren't fully crowned when they should be. But other than that, I'm not doing anything like that today. I just farm artifacts, bosses, absolutely anything. And if you are new and you need help with anything, pardon me again. You need help with anything, or if there's a domain you want to run for artifacts, let me know and I will jump into your world and help you farm whatever it is you want. I do not mind. I used to do that all the time. I used to have 3 or 4 people in my world almost every single time I streamed. It did mean a lot of farming for random artifacts I never expected to own, but There is nothing wrong with farming additional stuff. Can these people leave me alone? I want to be done with this. I didn't realise... I don't like Ayato as a character, that's why I don't own him. He is Ayaka's brother, but he's an asshole. He's also standing in the way of mine and Ayaka's love. Use your land's elemental skill. We literally just did this. Hello, darling. What have you just eaten? She's bought me another mouse today. Not right now, earlier today. She bought me 2 live birds last week. She's bought me about 5 or 6 mice. And Midnight bought me a toad. I do not enjoy cats. I remember when Midnight was a kid, he used to bring me leaves. The cutest thing in the world. And now he just tries to kill entire toads and brings them to me. Better than what Joker did, she brings back wings. Oh yeah. I saw that picture. Joker bringing in the wings of a bird. That was quite a horrific sight. I didn't enjoy that. I don't like... I know they are wild... Well, not wild animals. They're obviously very domesticated now. I know they're like meant to be. You know, originally they were wild and they're descendants of actual cats. And I understand their want to hunt. But like, could you just not bring me the animals? I don't mind when they're dead, but like whenever they bring in an animal that's like half alive, I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, it makes me really sad. I've had to look after way too many mice. There was a time I emptied my mini fridge, filled it with hay, and had a mouse live in there for a weekend while I looked after it and gave it medication that the vet gave me. It was fun. Game, you work? Okay. I don't know why I said game, do you work? Like it was not working. It's obviously working perfectly fine. I'm just struggling to find the last coin. Come here. There we go. Oh, one more. You land running forever? Oh, again. Okay. I take back everything I said about this event. It is copy-paste. Can I hit them without using a skill? No, you can't use a normal attack here. I was going to say, if you could use a normal attack, so just hold it down, charge her up, and then hit them all. That was a complete miss on 2 occasions. My bad. Come on, game. I need 180. I want to be done with this. I want to spend my resin because I've been capped all day. But there we are. For anyone who's watching this video in the future, if anyone actually does see this on YouTube, I had 3 views. I had 3 views on one of my streams. I was quite impressed. I know those numbers aren't big, but like, made me happy. If anyone sees this, here's the event. I said I'd do it. It's now done. Sweet. I ain't got to do it again. Hello, darling girl. Oh, my cat's just jumped back up on my lap, little kitten. What's up? Come up here. Me. Good dancey bear. Good dancey bear. Thank you, gorgeous. Well, just so I can get you in camera, monetize the shit out of you. You cost me enough at the vet. Monetize kitten. Sell kitten merch. Oh! Run along. Run along, go do something fun. I just put her down right on Dottie's head. It was entirely accidental. Dottie does not care. Fur all over me. I'm very allergic to it, so I've taken my medications. There will be no crying and sneezing from pet hair. Oh, goes right in my nose though. There we are. There is the event, all done and dusted away. I really need a backlight. I really need a backlight to stop this flickering problem. It's doing my matting more than it's probably doing anyone else's in. You have that issue with your dog. Ivy is the most perfect dog in the world, and you shall not slander her. Let me. Adventures of the yeah, cool. I'm just doing this for Wish. My UID is cool. Are you going to be in stream for a while? T underscore X. Is there anything you'd like? Is there any name you go by or anything you're okay being called out on the wide internet? Or do you just want me to call you T underscore XX? Because I'm fine with that. Because I'm going to go and make myself a coffee. Fuck this game. And have myself a little 3-minute break while I get a coffee that isn't freezing cold. I shall add you while I'm doing that. And then I will be back as soon as my Be Right Back screen ends, and we will go and farm. We will go and farm whatever it is that you need. Mike, pardon me, oh. Sorry, the hiccups came back for a second. T is fine, okay, I shall call you T. My kitten has managed to knock over the box of biscuits and is eating them. I shall be back shortly. T, you've never heard the music that plays on my Be Right Back screen. I shall see you in a moment. Same to you, Gigi. I shall catch you in a minute. Be right back. Where is my screen? I can never find my screen.